Disclaimer: I have nothing against trans people. I don't care if you're a man who identifies as a woman. I don't care if you're a woman who identifies as a man. I don't care who you like, who you want to have sex with, or what you wear. All I care about when I meet someone new is this someone cool? Is this someone I can hang out with? Do we share any interests that I can relate to? See, the sex you identify yourself as, nor your sexual preference, are any of my business. And you shouldn't force the issue either. I think this is the best way to approach someone, too. Not everyone meeting someone new is thinking, gee, I wonder if this individual is someone I can have sex with. And if this is the mentality you're approaching new people with, you're part of the problem. Conversely, trans people, I think it's incredibly imposing and unreasonable of you to force people to ask everyone they meet what their preferred pronouns are. My daughter has very short hair. When people unfamiliar with us call her a boy, I don't let it bug me. You know why? Because people are constantly forming and adjusting their own points of view on you as they get to know you more and more. I'm not the other people's thoughts police. It's wrong to police thought of any kind, at least in a free world. If these folks I meet once in a lifetime call my girl a boy, it's no sweat off my back. And my daughter is being taught to be strong and to be whoever she feels she is, regardless of the judgment of others. So what prompted this? So recently I was introduced to this webcomic called Assigned Male, which is possibly the most condescending, insulting, horribly written tripe ever made. It's about an egocentric little 11-year-old trans kid who makes it her life's mission to force every damn person surrounding her to adhere specifically to her views. She also has a penis, so she is what most people would refer to as a he. Only it bugs her to be called a he. She wears her hair long, and she wears exclusively dresses only to pound the point home that yes, she identifies as a she, and any mention of the contrary will send her into a convulsive high and mighty rage. Problem: 11-year-olds do not talk like this. The author clearly has no clue how to represent children. Her only concern is to shove her dogma down your throat and tell you you're a horrible human being for being cis. Gee, where have I seen the noble art of cartooning twisted for a political agenda like this before? Yeah. Assigned Male makes me wish PETA would make more of these quote-unquote informative animal violence-related comics. But to truly grasp the subtle as a Terrence and Philip fart context of this horrible webcomic, I just have to read it out to you.
The End of Civilization.
You're lucky to be a girl. You get to wear anything you want. Whether you wear dresses or pants, people won't make fun of you. It seems more important for boys to stick to stereotypes. It annoys me.
Well, you don't have to follow those models. As for me, people thought I was a boy, but they were wrong.
Are you telling me that I can be myself without taking into consideration what society imposes on me? It seems to me others are in a better position to know who I am inside, no?
I know. It sounds like common sense. You don't even need to be a boy or a girl if you don't feel like it.
No need to be a boy or a girl? Are you crazy? What would happen to social cohesion? People won't be able to make assumptions about my behavior or actions? I'd be treated like an individual instead of like a boy or a girl? It would be the end of civilization! I already thought about my preferred name, Sand Rat. Can I borrow a skirt for tomorrow?
Yeah, of course.
What are you doing with a boy's coat, Steffi?
It's my coat from last year when my father tried to get me into racing. But clothes don't have any gender. Girls can also like blue and red.
You little hypocrite. In a previous comic, you were freaking out because you were being forced to wear guys' clothing.
Weekend with Dad!
A friend of mine is coming to get a computer I just fixed. Could you go change, please?
Why? That skirt is pretty, don't you think?
It's because, my friend knows that I have a son and not a daughter.
It will be a surprise then.
Sadly, it doesn't happen that way. My friend will laugh at me and you if he ever sees you in this skirt.
People laugh at me anyway. I don't care if your friend, which I don't even know, does it too.
Buddy, he'll think that I'm raising you badly and that I'm not a good model for you. See, nobody talks like that. I think you meant good role model. There's that bad writing I'm talking about. Enter that 11-year-old speak here for you. Here we go.
So you want to compensate for your insecurity regarding your masculinity and your parenting skills by denying my identity?
Good boy. Now here's how this unlikable character looks like to me. Here's how this comic should have gone.
Weekend with Dad!
A friend of mine is coming to get a computer I just fixed. Could you go change, please?
Why? The entire world must know I'm a boy that wears girls' clothing. Me.
It's because, my friend knows that I have a son and not a daughter.
Perfect. One more idiot I can make uncomfortable.
Listen, there's no need to go advertising everywhere the fact that you're trans. It's no one's business but your own. Now put some pants on and stop giving me shit.
But if I wear pants, they won't know that I'm special and different and edgy like I want everyone in the world to think. I'll just be a boring boy.
Silly boy, you are boring. This is why you feel you have to be the center of attention always. Now run along and change, okay?
So you want to compensate for your insecurity regarding your masculinity and your parenting skills by denying my identity?
And here's how it should have ended. Give that self-entitled little brat what she deserves. Oh, but I digress. We were on this bus stop one. Okay, so continuing.
Good day, laddie. There can war the bus gun noise.
Aw, hell no. Come on, fucker. She ain't no lad. Apologize now.
I don't want this coat anymore.
Let's trade. When I'm mistaken for a boy, it only makes me laugh, since I never been invalidated as a girl.
You're the best.
Well, I got cis privileges, sister, so I better use them, right?
There's more of that feminist lingo for you. Forget banning bossy. We need to remove the word privilege from these idiots and give it its original meaning back. No, thinking you're impervious to ridicule based on what you choose to wear is not privilege. You silly, moronic, shitty cartoonist, you. Now here's a doozy for you called feminist witchcraft.
Goodbye, you two. See you tomorrow.
You are just a whiner! You gonna cry?
Little pussy! Sandro!
What are you gonna do now? Call your mom?
Faggot! Is there a problem here?
Oh, getting rescued by a girl!
You bet that! I'm rescuing him, and I'm doing it because I refuse to let him be the victim of your stupid virility contest that makes any ounce of femininity a pretext for violence.
What is she saying? It sounds like feminist witchcraft.
It's not our fault, we swear! Heteronormative cisnormativity made us do it.
What the fuck? What kids on earth talk like this? Now, here's how it should have gone. Here's a sequence that makes perfect sense. Okay, so everything the same. I'll even keep the ridiculous anti-masculinity rant because, masculinity is just so gosh darned evil. Thank you, feminists. But at the end, the kids go, "Dude, you got it all wrong! This asshole tried to steal my bike!"
Yeah, he threw a can at me during lunch. We were just standing up for ourselves.
Or actually, if you really want to capture the harsh reality of, reality, here's how this argument really would have gone. Same. Then,
I have a penis, fuckwads.
Wait, you're a dude? And the ending writes itself, and it would have been glaringly realistic and possibly even make the reader reflect a little. So that's Assigned Male, a pro-thought police rag that is best used as toilet paper for prisons. That would certainly make me think twice about robbing a convenience store. If you want me to check out and possibly make fun of more of these ridiculous and unfun webcomics, give me a hell yeah. As for you, Sophie LaBelle, shame on you for poisoning the internet with yet more self-entitled, fascist, anti-male tripe. If you're trans, stick up for yourself. Be proud to be who you are. Never ever hate yourself. Never. Don't force other people to walk on eggshells around you, worried about whether anything they'll say could possibly offend you or not. That's what people like LaBelle here want you to resort to. Bottom line, the cool folks, the ones who will accept you for who you are, will be the only ones that should matter to you. Even if they may be few, they'll be loyal. We need to stop treating everyone by how they look, dress, and act, and really focus on whether you enjoy their company and conversation. Some of the coolest people I've ever met were also what the world would consider physically unattractive, but focusing on their looks. That's the most shallow behavior we as humans exhibit, and LaBelle here is clearly no exception to the rule. Beauty is only skin deep for her, as her empty comic clearly demonstrates. Till next time, dear viewer.